How's it going, you lovely pegnecks? Welcome to a brand new LPD sheriff video. Now today we are going to be unlocking a brand new part of the map and bring you guys some brand new lore. That's right. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, and I'm going to be separating them from the traditional Green Valley videos. That way they're their own thing and you guys can keep up with the history. So, what part of the map are we going to be talking about today that you guys have unlocked? We're going to be talking about Ember Ridge County. That's right. This little whole area right here of the map is the desert. Let me grab a pointer. Yeah, I bought this on eBay for $5. Really good deal. Anyway, yeah, you guys have unlocked this whole section right here. Okay, and this is basically located in Nowhere Desert. You guys remember the joke I made? If you ever stuck around this area and you need to call for help or for backup, you can just say you're stuck in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's a little joke. Yeah, haha. Anyway, we're all located. You know where we're located. We're located here in Green Valley, right here in Limpton. Now, Green Valley is known for its farms and nice traditional people, lovely people. You know, all their farms, their whiskey, the tractors and the trucks, and family values, and lots of other, you know, stuff that I can't say here. I'll cancel. But anyway, yes. So it's quite the opposite from Ember Ridge. You know, that's just a whole desert area full of rattlesnakes, you know, rusty goddamn nails, mining towns, criminals, outlaws. The chupacabra, you know, all that stuff is located in this whole area. It's a very dangerous region, and back then there weren't really that many law enforcement officers stationed in this area because it's so far away from everything. And a lot of our criminals hide around here, and also the fugitives. And we can't do nothing about it, because I'm not gonna go from across the goddamn nation just to get somebody for a DUI. They don't pay me enough. Now, funny story about that being payment. So you guys remember the station inspection that we had a couple of months ago, where you know, Sorb came and he was gonna tell us if we passed everything, we did lovely, and he was gonna give us like a 2% from the LPD. Well, we kind of failed. Where's my gun at? We kind of failed that inspection, and now the 2% is being used to hire new members of the LPD on the west side of the island. So, like I mentioned, this whole area here has been getting out of control, and they're gonna be making a whole new sheriff department with new members. Well, put the station over here. Now, it kind of sucks because I wanted that 2% to go on vacation to Tahiti, but they're gonna use, you know, they're gonna use those 2% to get the, you know, hire some brand new picnics and clowns on this side of the island. It's so stupid. God damn it, I keep grabbing my gun because it's a force of habit. Don't worry about it. All right, so these new units are gonna be wearing brown uniforms. Disgusting. So they can blend with their environment, and also they're taking our funding, and because we only get 1%. Can you imagine that? 1%. Like, I can't do anything with 1%. I still live under my table, and I just took a 1-year lease because I even have to pay to stay in this stupid station, and also the power keeps going out because we can't afford it. We actually have to like go on the streets and beg for money. So you can imagine all these smucks are gonna get a brand new station with solar panels and all the state-of-the-art technology, like brand new computers. We're still using Windows 98 here. It pisses me off. I also wouldn't doubt it that their cars are gonna have functional and working AC. If you guys see them, we beat them up. But yeah, their whole job is to come out here in the Wild West and you know, try to retain order in that whole region. And well, I kind of jumped the gun, but let me give you some little history on these towns over here. Let me just give them a little pointer, guy. All right, boom. So the first town that they're responsible for taking care of is Armadillo. That's right, Armadillo. That's where the Vanderlyn gang usually hangs out there with Arthur and Dutch and all those people. And ever since the Blackwater heist, they usually just stay here. They always claim to have a plan, but they mainly just rob trains and trucks and all that stuff, and smuggling whiskey and junk. Okay, be very careful when you're traveling to Armadillo. Very dangerous. Don't go anywhere near this area. I'm telling you, stay in this part of the map. This is the good part of the map, except for the Dark Forest. Y'all know what happens there. Anyway, so yeah, so Armadillo. Now down south we have Copper Sand. Now that town is a mining town. And you guys can obviously tell what they're mining based on their name. Yes, that's right, they're mining salt because they're located next to the ocean. Yeah. But yeah, that's also a very sketchy little town. A lot of gangs are also located in that area, like the taco cartels. I haven't personally ran into them, but I heard that the taco cartels are very, they're very psychotic, and also they run a lot of the Taco Bells in Neo Borealis. So, yeah. The brown shirts are the LPD's new units that are going to be deployed in Ember County, so they're responsible for maintaining order and stability in these two towns. But don't let the brand new sheriff units fool you. Obviously, the LPD Sheriff Department in Green Valley is the best one. And maybe we're not going to have brand new cars like how they're most likely going to get. And we don't even have bullets. Like look, where's they put this down. Like I don't even have like anything in here. All I have is empty shells, so obviously, people they'll be like, oh man, he's loaded, but they don't know that I'm empty. Like, don't tell them that. Anyway, if there's a couple of things that separate us from these poo-poo brown sheriffs, is that us here in Green Valley, we have good, hard-working officers who are never lazy and are always up for the task, no matter what time of the day it is. Now, here I am declaring war on these clowns because I wanted that 2%. Maybe we can actually afford cars, and maybe we can afford bullets for my gun and other equipment that are broken. But whatever, that's just me complaining. Anyway, I have to be nice to these brand new clowns in our department. So to them, welcome on board. If I see you guys out in the public, don't be offended if I end up shooting you or hitting you in the head with a shovel. And also, don't be offended if I say that you guys look like highway troopers. Well, that's basically all for me for today. Again, my name is Deputy Jazago, located in Green Valley. And if you guys are anywhere near Limpton, please bring us a box of whiskey. We accept donations too. And that's basically it. Alright, everybody, go out, get lost. Alright, bye, get out of here. Alright, stop rolling the camera.
In Green Valley where the sun is always high, the sheriff's department waving time goodbye. If you need some help, just think it through. They might take a while or just leave it to you. So if you're in trouble, remember this line.